over 2 years ago that I'm here to wreck everyone and then I'm leaving. And that's exactly what we did tonight. We wrecked Riddle and now we're leaving. But before we go, wise man, there's one thing left to do. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge us, bruh. Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentary. We do it all. Name another channel that can do that. Acknowledge us. Levels to this. Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, we killing them. Don't matter. Only place you can come and debate. Ain't gotta be worried about getting kicked out. And go one-on-one, mano-a-mano, with the great. Oh yeah. Be ready for it. Love to this. Anybody that wanna come get it, come get it. We welcome all today. Crawford lovers, Haney lovers, Devin Davis lovers, Canelo lovers. Doesn't matter. We welcome it. Live streams every 4. Discord, come get it. Y'all boys ain't ready. AM Sports Media, where legends are born. So are y'all ready? I'm ready. Let's get the show started.
There's no one left. Wise man, there is no one left. I told them over 2 years ago that I'm here to wreck everyone and then I'm leaving. And that's exactly what we did tonight. We wrecked Riddle and now we're leaving. But before we go, wise man, there's one thing left to do. Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge us, bruh. Acknowledge us. We told y'all boys, levels to this. AM Sports Media, acknowledge us. #1 boxing podcast out there. Ain't no one doing it better. Debating, film study, documentary.
Bruh, acknowledge us. That's all I ask. Acknowledge us. Welcome back to AM Sports Media. And of course, if it's a rant, then you know it's your boy. Because I'm the only one that rant. Jason don't really go on no rants. You know it's your boy. Your boy up in here, and he's about to rant. Now, I don't know, man. I might break this rant up into two because I got to actually go back and pick up my kiddos from the pool and all that. But yeah, I wanted to jump on here because I did a video earlier today. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. All things salute. Andre Noble salute. I just thought I'd go live here, and I may even break it up into two. I don't know yet. I don't quite know yet, but we'll see how long I can go. Now, let me go ahead and jump right into this, man, because I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all this because I heard a lot of people. No, what? First of all, I gotta do this. I gotta acknowledge the people that give us support. Nadaj Vodka, www.nadajvodka.com. Make sure you go check out Nadaj Vodka. That is a black-owned vodka company out of Jacksonville, Florida. If you're from Florida, you can find it in select stores in Florida. Go check it out, www.nadajvodka.com. And Black Father Figures, the League of Legacy. That's my dog. Make sure you go check out the League of Legacy and what he's doing in the community. Black Father Figures, and then Rock Dog Interactive. Anything that you need from a graphic design perspective, web design, all of that. Check out Rock Dog Interactive. Now, let me start off by telling you guys, when we did our live, I think a few days ago, I told y'all that we were demonetized, and we were demonetized. But I appealed the demonetization. I laid out everything that we do on this channel and how everything that we do supports you all and what you want to see from us, and we give takes and everything else. And guess what? YouTube agreed with us, and we are now monetized again. We are now monetized again. I think they say about 99% of YouTube appeals are actually denied relative to monetization. So your boy, maybe I should have been a lawyer, because I was able to break it down for YouTube as to why we deserve monetization and why we're different from every other boxing channel on YouTube. And that's why you had the intro there that said, acknowledge us. All right, man, let me go ahead and jump into it. Devin Haney is planning on suing Ryan Garcia. I think that's some of the most hoe shit I've ever seen in my life. Now, don't get me wrong. Do I believe Ryan Garcia should have been punished to the full extent that they could punish him? Absolutely. Because I believe in the letter of the law. I believe in the spirit of the law as well, but I also believe in the letter of the law. And at the end of the day, he was found with something in his system that shouldn't have been in his system, and therefore he should be punished for it. I have no issue with that whatsoever. But man, what do you stand to gain from actually going in that? Man, Devin said that he from Oakland. He from Oakland. Now you're running into a courtroom to ask some judges to solve your problem for you. And really, the problem that you have is not with Ryan Garcia, because you're claiming that the reason why your purse bid was only $2.4 million and that no one actually bid on your purse bid is because Ryan Garcia did damage to you, irreparable damage to you, mentally, emotionally, and also financially. Now we're going to set aside the spiritually and the emotionally and the mentally and all that other stuff that you put out there. We're just going to talk about the financially part of it. So I saw some people pushing back on me in the comment section and wanting to debate me in terms of why I believe that it's not a good idea for Devin Haney to try to sue Ryan Garcia. In my personal opinion, it's not a good idea. Shout out to Captain DGAF. What's going on with your fam? Cornelius, what's going on with you? Andre Noble, I think I already gave you love. All things, none of your business. What's going on? None of your business. We back. We back. If you want to go ahead and become a member, none of your business, you can now. Okay, CW, what's going on with your fam? Anyway, when you think about what Devin Haney is trying to accomplish here, he is saying that he was irreparably damaged by that fight financially. And that is the reason why we see the fight, the purse bid with, God, his name is slipping me, Sandor Martin, why that purse bid was so low. The purse bid was low because no one wants to see you fight Sandor Martin. That's the reason why the purse bid was low. And now you've come up with the genius idea that because you didn't get the number that you thought you were going to get in the fight with Ryan Garcia, and that you didn't get what you want to get for this fight against Sandor Martin. You've come up with the genius idea, you and your brain trust, that you know what we can do? We can blame all this shit on Ryan Garcia. The reason why I'm not selling is because of Ryan Garcia. The reason why, this occurred to me or that occurred to me is because of Ryan Garcia. And guess what? I can now penalize Ryan Garcia and try to exact revenge on Ryan Garcia through his financial purse, because I'm not going to get paid for this fight versus Sandor Martin, but you weren't going to get paid anyway. And that's been your genius idea, that's what you're going to bring forth. And to me, that is stupid. Because when you think about it, when you think about going to court and you make a claim in court, you have to substantiate your claim in court. And somebody mentioned to me, they said, and I think they were just simply asking the question, they said, well, Greg, can he prove future damages like wages lost in the future? And I'm not a lawyer, and I don't claim to be. But as I understand it, and this is just my thought process, I haven't done any research, but you would have to prove that somehow he's damaged you in a way that you cannot earn in the future. And as far as I can tell, based off what Devin Haney is saying, he has the ability to fight moving forward because he's asking for an opportunity to rematch Ryan Garcia 1 year from now. So exactly how have you been damaged? And how can you prove that? Well, that is subjective. So what is the court going to rely on? This is just my thought process because I'm a logical person, and to be quite honest with you, so are lawyers, so are judges. They're going to say, okay, you've been financially damaged. Well, let's look at what you've made in the past. They're going to go to Rigondeaux. They're going to go to Lomachenko. And they're going to go to a number of other fights that you've had in the past to determine how much you've been damaged. So if you have earned $2 million, $3 million, $4 million in the past, and you earned that, or something similar to that, which I don't even know if that's what you've earned. For some reason, I got $4 million in my mind relative to Lomachenko. I don't know where I'm getting that from, chat. If you guys know what he earned from a guarantee perspective relative to Lomachenko, let me know. But Ryan supposedly earned around 1.1, or at least that was the amount that the New York State Athletic Commission was going to withhold from him. Well, if that was the total guarantee, which Devin kind of substantiated by saying that fighters take low guarantees and then they earn on the back end, then they're going to look at your guarantees, brother. What was your guarantee against Lomachenko? What was your guarantee versus Rigondeaux? And then they're going to net that against your pay-per-view sales. Don't think they're just going to look at that isolated number, because if Ryan Garcia's people are smart, they're going to say, you got paid a number that you weren't actually worth. And so really the promoter lost money on this fight with you. And therefore your true value, because that's what they do. Many of you don't know this. I am a financial expert, I guess, to some extent, right? Because I work in finance, right? But I am also a CPA. But I have a master's degree in economics. And what they do is they bring an economist in, and that economist will do an econometric model to determine how much you're worth in the future. And that econometric model is going to take into consideration everything, not just your guarantee, but what you generate. And that's going to put all of your financial business on blast. Because trust and believe, old Greggy Greg, like my boy, my lender for life, likes to say, old Tanky Tank, or old Greggy Greg is going to be the person that's looking up all of the court records and documents to see what it was that you actually got paid. And that's going to make it apparent to the whole world why you haven't gotten a fight with Gervonta Davis. Because you don't earn. You're going to ask for a piece that you don't generate. That's why it's a stupid idea. Because you're opening it up for the world, for people to understand what it is that you truly make. Now, if you make a whole lot of money, I guess it doesn't hurt you. But in reality, we all know that you don't make a whole lot of money on your fights, and that you're not a draw, and that you don't sell. And people are going to say I'm a hater for this. Well, that's perfectly fine. They're going to say, Greg, you count somebody else's pockets. And that's fine too. Because I've told you on this channel, anything that relates to the business aspect of boxing, which is their purse and how much revenue they generate, or the actual fights, we're going to talk about. Because the revenue, the business aspect, that determines what fights happen. Now, you'll never hear me talking about Devin Haney in a personal sense or any other fighter in a personal sense. Because quite frankly, I don't care about their personal lives. And you've seen all these different situations. Fighters getting arrested or this domestic abuse or whatever the case may be. You ain't never heard us reporting on that. You don't see nothing coming out on this channel about those types of things. We don't talk about your personal life. But I will talk about your business affairs. Specifically when you put them out there. It's open game. So the other reason why this is not a good idea by Devin Haney is that you're agitating someone. And let me pause real quick. Let me see who in the chat. My bad. Let me see who in the chat, because I see a lot of things popping in here and I ain't responded to none of it yet. Let me see. 2 Cents Boxing. What's going on with you, fam? Blake Gibbs. What's going on, fam? What else we got in here? Who else we got in here? Kizia Media. What's going on with you, gang? Creo the Traveler. What's up? What's up? Smash the like button. That's right. It's 49 people in the building, 17 likes. Smash the like button. I know that this is unusual. We don't always go on a Friday, but y'all know periodically I do one of my rants, and they're always going to be just spur of the moment as I'm feeling it. I'm just going to jump out there. And oh, by the way, you don't have to just smash the like button. You can also hit that $sign, because as I told y'all before, we're back monetized now. That means that old Greggy Greg successfully appealed the demonetization of our channel. 99% of channels fail in proving their case, but old Greg was able to prove our case as to why we should not be demonetized. And so maybe I should have been a lawyer. I'm a finance professional by trade. I'm a CPA, and I have a master's degree in economics, so I guess you can call me an economist as well. But maybe I should have been a lawyer. I don't know. But back to the point that I was making. If I'm Ryan Garcia and I'm in a fragile state, as Suleiman suggested, then why would I want to fight you, Devin Haney, when I already feel like I've been personally wrong? And now, in my opinion, I don't believe he's been personally wrong. I believe he should be punished, because that's the letter of the law. You can't have it in your system. You're responsible for what's in your system. However, that's how Ryan Garcia feels. Now, you are going to exacerbate that by trying to sue him for an amount that personally I don't think will be a substantial amount of money, because I don't think you make big ducats to begin with. I don't believe they're going to extrapolate this all the way out into the future in terms of your overall potential to earn. I don't believe that a court is going to see it that way. So all you can do is say that in your next fight it damaged you. But that fight was never, you're going to have to substantiate why that fight was going to do bigger numbers than what you said it was going to do. And it's going to be based on your history. So there's not a whole lot to gain from doing this to begin with, but there's a whole lot to gain in a rematch with Ryan Garcia. Simply put, there is. Because as Devin mentioned on his Twitter, and this is something that I do agree with, that fight will be big in a rematch because of all the controversy that is surrounding that situation. That will be a big fight. Now, it's not going to be, I don't think it'll be 1.2 million, but I think it'll do substantially better than what it did in the first fight. And I think the reason why it's not going to do like 1 million plus buys or whatever like that, I think in part is because it's going to be at least a year from now. So that energy from this will slowly dissipate from those who are not hardcore fans. And so some way we would have to elevate the desire and the desire to actually see the fight amongst non-hardcore fans. So I don't believe that the fight is going to generate, 1 million plus, but could it do 5, 6, even 700,000 buys? I think so. I think so. Personally, I think so. And you know what I think is going to end in another ass whooping for Devin Haney if he doesn't improve his skills. That's how it's going to end. Period. And so we've seen, let me pause here and say this. I've seen people unsubscribe to our channel because they don't like the opinion that I have on Devin Haney. And quite frankly, I don't give a damn. Because at the end of the day, this channel is not about just my opinion or Jason's opinion. It's about everybody's opinion. And if you don't get the opportunity to come on here and voice your opinion, or you just get pissed off because someone disagrees with you, or you don't like to come into the comment section, or you don't like to come into our Discord and debate us on different topics, you're never going to like this channel, dog. And I understand that. And I'm cool with that. But at the end of the day, this is a bad move by Devin Haney. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. You're not going to get anything out of this game. And I don't know if Devin knows our channel exists. I know he knows, what's the gentleman's name? Showbiz. Showbiz is pretty big. So he knows his name. Told Showbiz need to get that ninja out of boxing. I'm pretty sure he say the same thing about me. Need to get this ninja out of boxing. But we ain't going nowhere. Because every time somebody unsubscribe, 2 or 3 people subscribe. Just what happens. So it is what it is. He just talking, Greg. Who just talking? 2 Cent, who just talking? You don't think he gonna sue? Who knows for none? Andre Noble, who knows for none? I'm missing some of these things in the comment section. I says, let me go see what's going on in the comment section because I'm tripping. I'm missing some stuff. I'm talking. 2 Cents Boss, I see you got monetized back. Did you have to erase your short? No, 2 Cents, I didn't erase any of my shorts. I justified my shorts. I showed them exactly how I actually make my shorts. And my shorts actually take a lot of editing to make them. And so they got the opportunity to see that. I didn't delete any of them. They're all there. Yo, Greg, who you got tonight? Troy Isles versus Javier Martinez. Ooh, I don't even know who those gentlemen is. Fazaz, I'm sorry. My bad. I need to look them brothers up because I don't know who they are. Kenny, Grit 100. Appreciate you, fam. Let's see who else. Dev lying again. What he lying about, fam? What he lying about? Lawsuit going to cost more than what he going to get. Absolutely, 2 Cent. There is no value in a lawsuit for Devin Haney. It makes no sense to me. He grasping for straws. Yo, Greg, who you got in tonight's? Yeah, I don't know them brothers, man. I got to go look them up, fam. Where's the link for joining the channel? Know your business. You mean the link to join AM Sports Media? You haven't joined as a subscriber? I can drop the link in here. Let me do that real quick. For those of you who don't have a link to the channel to subscribe, man, that's interesting. I thought that would be right there. Let me grab this right here real quick. Good God, did not let me. Just let me. What is this thing doing? Sorry, man. I think I'm going to have to copy all this and drop it in here. My bad, because it won't let me just copy. Oh, to pay the $2.99? I think there's a way to just hit the... Man, I don't know. I thought you could do it from right there, dude. I thought you could do it from right there. I thought you could do it right from the live stream. I've never actually fam, I don't know. If anybody knows how to hit the membership from right there from the live stream, could y'all please share it? Cause I don't know. But anyways, let me know if you can't find it, bro. Now I'll make sure I figure out. Terry Morgan said, love what you do, bro. I appreciate you, fam. And we're going to keep on doing it. Because that's what it's all about. Let me see if I can grab the Discord real quick. Let me see if I can get the invite for the Discord. There's a lot of people in the Discord, yo. 2 Cent in the Discord. She comes in there every once in a while and help me battle some of those Terrence Crawford fans. Some of those Buster Terrence Crawford fans. Captain DGF is in the Discord. He be in there double teaming me with other people. Did y'all figure out the membership? Because I don't know how to do it, man. I really don't. Let's see. Somebody said click the $. It just says show support for AM Sports Media. I don't know if you can actually get on the. I don't know if you can get on there like that. I'm not sure, man. To be honest with you, fam. Usually, if you just go to the home screen, you can just hit join from the home screen, and the channel. Yeah, you can do that. You can definitely do it from the home screen. So if you go to our home screen, it'll be a join button there. You can join from there, become a member, man. $2.99 a month, fam. It helps support the channel, and it's just YouTube costs money, man. It is what it is, and also your viewership helps us as well. So make sure that you view the videos that we put out and smash the like button, fam. You guys are in the live stream right now. We got 59 people and only 30 likes. Smash the like button so people can find the content. There we go. All Things is in the building. We got a new member. All Things is in the building as a member. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. None of your business. Apparently, All Things figured it out. All Things share with none of your business, because I don't know how to do it from the live stream. But yeah, man, the Angry Man Mob, facts, fam, where, and I'm going to warn you guys again, at the end of the day, Jason and I are going to have takes that y'all going to disagree with, fam. It is what it is. Y'all not going to agree with all our takes, but you got a platform to come on here and tell us why you disagree. And you can do it as much as you want. And that's the reason why we have a channel. Not for you to agree with everything that we say. Not for us to come on here and for you to stoke our egos, because I don't need my ego stoked. You guys already know I'm a conceited bastard to begin with. But it's for everybody to come on and just share boxing and talk trash and talk about our favorite fighters and enjoy each other's companies. And that's what it's about. Period. And that's why we got so many different people, man. We got Devin Haney fans on here. If you guys heard our intro, we got Devin Haney fans. We got Devontae Davis fans, Errol Spence fans, Terrence Crawford fans. Man, there's a bunch of different fans on our channel. And they ain't never been blocked, dog. Ever. We don't live in an echo chamber. We just want y'all to come on and do y'all thing, man. So salute to All Things for becoming a member, man. Appreciate you, fam. Brian S. is in the building. One of our first subscribers, if I'm not mistaken. Brian, that's been around for a long time. Salute, Marquis. What's going on with you, fam? Salute. So Devin Haney legal affairs is purely justified injury suit. Man, I don't think so. Like, I don't think he has a basis for a lawsuit. Not a good one. Ray Davis, I give you a shout out, fam. What's going on with you? All love, man. That's why you part of the channel, fam. I see you got a wrench. So you know it's love, fam. You know it's love. But like I was saying, I just don't think Devin has a strong case. You know, I've seen a bunch of Devin Haney fans that come on here, man, and like I said, they've been unsubscribing. There's been some that were Devin Haney fans. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Devin Haney fans got to be the most sensitive fans I have ever seen in my life. Them folks sensitive, bruh. You say something about Devin, but they sensitive. They sensitive than a mug. You say stuff by Errol Spence fans, they push back, but they still around. You say something about Terrence Crawford fans, they push back, but they stay around. You say something about Gervonta Davis fans or the fighters, the fans will push back, but they stay around. Devin Haney fans, they whine like bitches and they run off. A lot of them. I ain't saying all of them. Not all of them, because that's not fair. Because Captain DGAF, I believe, is a Devin Haney fan. But a abnormal amount of Devin Haney fans run off like little bitches. And I don't get it. The Cam J Network, what's going on with you, fam? What's going on, man? What's going on? Yeah, but there's some other topics that I want to jump in. I'm on a fine whiskey tonight, fam. I think the major driver every time I do a rant is some fine whiskey. That whiskey get me going, and I jump right into it. I don't even have on my regular glasses. I got on my shades because I was at the pool with my kids, and I said, you know what? I got this urge. I gotta go live. I'm reading comments. I gotta go live. And I can't do it from the pool, baby. I gotta come in here and I gotta actually get it. And she said, come back and get me at 8. And I sent her a text message after. I said, I'm live. I need you to message me to let me know when you're ready for me to come get you. That's the only reason why this might be a little bit shorter than what it normally is. But I did want us to come and do a quick live, get my rant off. Greg, enjoy the whiskey and turn up on them brothers. You know that's what I'm going to do, because that's what I do. And it's never personal. I hope I never I hope I'm never in the street and I come across a fighter and the fighter wants to put hands on me because something I said on YouTube. It's never personal. I don't get into personal affairs. But a lot of fighters are sensitive. They're sensitive about what you have to say about them. And so they might put hands on you. And that's okay too. Now, there's another topic that I want to get into. Gervonta Davis. Pay-per-view sales. There's a gentleman. He goes by the name of Rick Glacier. And he puts out information. They call him a boxing insider. He got the inside scoop. And somehow Rick Glacier, who could not get pay-per-view numbers on Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney for at least 2 weeks, somehow he had pay-per-view numbers on Gervonta Davis in 2 days. 2 days. And a lot of you believe in what this man says. I posted in the Discord where this man said that, or someone challenged him and they said, you know what? The reason why people don't like what you say or they challenge what you say is because you are biased. And it's clear. And he said, I am not a reporter. That's what he said. And he is also on record on the Boxing Source. The Boxing Source did an interview with him years ago saying that he has a personal vendetta against Al Heyman. And yet, you guys still listen to what this dude says. It's amazing to me. Wasn't it Rick Glacier that said that there was this humongous news? Twice 2 weeks ago said, humongous news is coming in the next week or so. It's coming. Huge news. Huge. It's going to change boxing. It's going to change the landscape of boxing. The only news we've heard over the last 2 weeks is the fact that I believe he's a friend of the show. Leonard Ellerby is no longer going to be with Mayweather Promotions. Now, although that is important, that is not earth-shattering news. That is not something that's going to change the landscape of boxing. So clearly this man says a lot of stuff. Didn't he say that the UFC was getting ready to purchase Top Rank? He said that like months ago. Dana White came out and denied it. Bob Arum came out and denied it. And it still ain't happened. This dude says a lot of shit that's not true. And now I see so many channels running with Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia did 200,000 pay-per-view buys because Rick Glacier said it. That's all bullshit. Shout out to KB. KB works for PBC. Kenneth Boudhair. I believe I'm pronouncing his last name correctly, but we always just call him KB. He said that pay-per-view numbers are proprietary information owned by PBC. And that's true of all promotional entities. Now, I've said this on multiple occasions. When a fight does extremely well, you're going to hear about it. No matter what, you're going to hear about it. So do I believe that Gervonta Davis versus Frank Martin did 700,000-800,000 pay-per-view buys? I don't believe that. But I'm also on record saying that I believe they was going to do somewhere maybe between 4 to 5. I never thought it was going to do huge numbers. And let me tell you something. PBC has a pulse on what their fighters are going to do. I'm pretty sure they didn't expect that either. So when we talk about pay-per-view numbers, I had a lot of people hit me up when I was talking about Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia pay-per-view numbers. And they don't understand this. But I'm going to go ahead and put it out there because a lot of people don't understand this. And before I even say this, I'm actually going to go off on a tangent. Because there are a lot of people that are either friends of our show or detractors of the show. They'll come in and they'll say, oh, somebody cooked you, Greg. You got cooked. Let me explain something to you all. In two-cent boxing, if you in the building, you can understand this. Because you are a content creator. I give a ton of takes. Jason and I have had a YouTube channel now for 2 years. And we were probably even more so, I would say we were more so part-time YouTubers because we were doing videos, maybe 1 or 2 videos every week when we first started doing YouTube for probably the first 6 or 7 months. We ain't been really going hard on YouTube probably until like late 2022. We've given hundreds of takes. Hundreds of takes. When we give a take, it's a public record that anybody can come back and reference. Now, if we give a take and you come onto our show to debate us, you have a natural advantage because you know what my take is. I don't know what your take is. I'm figuring out your take as you talk. So you can prepare yourself to debate me. I can't prepare myself to debate you. So those are 2 different things. So for those of you who said, oh, Greg, you got cooked. In reality, I never get cooked because I counter everything everybody says. But keep that in your mind, the back of your mind, when you say, Greg, you got cooked. A debate, usually you can prepare because you have statements. When you think about a presidential debate, you think about, hey, these guys have made public declarations that you can see, that you can study for, that you can prepare for. Both sides. When I let people on this channel or Jason let people on this channel to debate us, the only person that has made a public declaration is Jason and myself. The other person has not. So you have a natural advantage. I just want to put that out there. When you think about Gervonta Davis, at the end of the day, and you think about pay-per-view numbers, I think a lot of fight fans have it confused. Even when you go back in the day and you talk about big pay-per-view numbers, let's go back 10, 15 years ago. Let's talk about Floyd. Let's talk about Manny. Let's talk about Oscar. Let's talk about Mike. Those are the gentlemen that were doing huge pay-per-view numbers. When I say huge, I'm talking about 1 million plus. All the rest of them, when they did pay-per-views, they were doing like 100, 150, 200. This isn't new. Like, if you're doing 300, 400, that's pretty big in boxing, specifically in this day and age. And I know a lot of people are going to try to come in here and debate me on this, but be careful. Because the reason why I spoke about Ryan Garcia versus Devin Haney was because they were never going to do 1.5. Never going to do 1.5. And I also conceded that Gervonta Davis versus Ryan Garcia was bigger than the sum of the parts. But I believe that Gervonta Davis was the bigger star in that contest. And I still believe that. Arguments are nuanced, my friends. And what people will try to do, like my lender for life, he'll come in here and he'll make a statement that's not true. It's not factual. Like we said that Gervonta Davis was making $14 million off the gate. Never heard that on the channel. They'll make comments that we never said. I tell you, they'll assign an argument to us. They literally come into that's the other thing that's unique about our channel, because we allow this. And I can tell you there are a number of channels that don't go for this crap. But they'll come in, they will literally assign an argument to us that we never made, and then they start to argue that argument or that comment that we never made, and then say they cooked us. I cooked you. I was cooking. Dude, I never even said that. And then they try to throw out a lot of rhetoric very quickly and then run off the call to sound like they said something. But it's all good. None your business is in the building. We got a new member, none your business. Appreciate you, fam. And for everybody else that's in the building, 58 people, smash the like button so other people can find this content. And think about becoming a member. I'm telling you, it's important. Memberships are important. Your contributions are important, because we are trying to change how YouTube boxing operates. And instead of just being a place where it's an echo chamber, it's a place where you can come in and debate. It's a place that you got a direct line to Jason and I on the Discord and otherwise. So smash the like button. Think about becoming a member, and think about supporting the channel through your contributions, whether that's, what do they call them, super chats or super thanks. Think about that, because it helps the channel move. It helps the channel move. All things like, share, sub. Appreciate you, fam. Appreciate you. So yeah, I wanted to talk about those pay-per-view numbers from Gervonta Davis. Do I know what his pay-per-view numbers are? Nope. This Jason messaging me right now. Yeah, that's Jason messaging me right there. Do I have numbers for Gervonta Davis? Nope. Have I heard numbers from Gervonta Davis? Or heard numbers about the fight? Nope. Have I sought out numbers for Gervonta Davis? Nope. And 2 Cent Boxing just became a member. Shout out to 2 Cents Boxing. And she gives great takes as well. Y'all need to go check out her platform as well. 2 Cent, please drop the link to your channel in the comment section, please, so people can feel and see your content as well. As a matter of fact, 2 Cent, we're going to have you on one day. You're going to be one of our guests on the show one day to give your takes as well. We haven't had a guest on in quite some time, and I think you need to be the next one. Have I talked to PBC? Nope. I know Shelby said he talked to PBC. I don't know who it was he talked to PBC. I guess I could make the comment that I talked to PBC too, because I got a direct line to people who are associated, or at least a person that's associated with PBC. Got their personal number. I guess I could hit them up too and say I talked to PBC. I don't have any information on those sales whatsoever, and I have not reached out to anyone to find out what those sales are. Do I think they did 600,000-700,000 pay-per-view buys? No. Do I think they did 300,000-400,000? 500 maybe? Yeah, I do. Are there any numbers out there that I can back into to say this number is factually wrong? Like how we had the Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney situation? There are no numbers out there. Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney put out $85 million in total purses. It was easy to do the math to say you would have to sell 1.2 million pay-per-view buys in order to earn a salary like that, just to cover the salary. Just to cover the salary. You'd have to do probably like 2.5, at least over 2, to get $85 million payout. And Steven Espinosa went on Twitter and said the same. God, I wish I could get Steven Espinosa on. I've reached out to Steven Espinosa through Twitter. He and I are like kindred spirits. I swear, everything I say on this channel from a business aspect, later on, he will say the exact same thing. And I really want to get him on so I can ask him questions about the business of boxing, the business. Matter of fact, give me 1 second. Because I know somebody who has been successful in getting Steven Espinosa on his platform. So I don't know why I never thought about this. I'm sorry, y'all. I just need to send this while it was on my mind, man. Because I literally know somebody who I'm pretty sure had got him on before. And I'm like, man, why the heck haven't I reached out to him? Yeah, Kids of Media. I'm a Steven Espinosa fan. You damn right. I've been for a long time. Because I feel like Steven Espinosa is a business professional. I'm also a business professional. And you guys know that I enjoy the business aspect of boxing. I enjoy the business aspect of all things because I'm in business. So we had 3 members join us today, $2.99 a month. Think about becoming members, fam. $2.99 a month. Your contribution to the channel is greatly appreciated. Trust me when I tell you all, it's greatly appreciated. And it helps us to keep bringing this content, and it helps us to open it up for you all to have a voice in the sport of boxing. Steven Espinosa is none of those things. That's my guy. That's my guy, Steven Espinosa. So yeah, man, let me see if my wife has texted me yet. I want to make sure she ain't texted me yet because things can get ugly if she didn't text me and I don't respond. I don't need that kind of drama in my life. So it's 8:05. She still ain't messaged me, so I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. Those are the 2 major topics that I want to talk about this week, or at least tonight on my rant. Surely we will be back on Sunday because Jason's going to want to give his 2 cents on this as well. But you're both right. Brian is, he's a weasel and good businessman. No, he's not a weasel. That's false. Aha, Greg's gonna defend Twin's honor. Who is Twin? Are you talking about Steven Espinosa? Yeah, we're kindred spirits. That's my guy. If I could get him on for 10, 15 minutes and let him educate us about the business of boxing, that would be special. I've tried to get what's her name? Man, I'm sorry, y'all. This whiskey got me. What's her name? Rachel Donaire. I've tried to get Rachel Donaire, and she's told me on multiple occasions she's gonna come on the channel, and she always goes ghost. She always goes ghost. So I've never been able to get her on. She's another one that would be really good in terms of understanding what the business is like in the sport of boxing. But Rachel, she always goes, fam. Like every time she goes. But I need to get Tay Jones back on. Y'all familiar with Tay Jones? Who all in the chat familiar with Tay Jones? He gives some of the best takes in boxing, honestly. Some of the best takes in boxing. Tay Jones. Y'all familiar? Okay, my guy said he gonna try for me. He gonna try to get Steven on for me. He said he gonna try for me. I don't know if I can get Steven Espinosa on, but man, that'll be amazing if I can get Steven Espinosa on. Damn, we don't got any fights coming up for a month. Nah, we waiting for Bud, man. We waiting for Bud Crawford, August. Who all excited about the Terrence Crawford versus Israel Madrimov fight? Who all buying it? Because I know a lot of Crawford fans, they love to come into the comment section talking a lot of trash about stuff, but they don't buy fights. They don't buy a lot of fights. So who's gonna be fine? Who's gonna be buying that fight? Damn, 2 Cents Boxing said no damn body. Watch Your Mouth say he buying. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. I know I'm buying because I buy all fights. I mean, we do it as a part of the channel, so I buy all fights. Captain DGAF said he buying it. My God, Tunnel Vision. That bum ass fight nobody even talking about. Damn. Creole the Traveler, appreciate you, fam. Thank you. Kids of Media said, oh, y'all connected at the spirit now, Greg. Y'all. I told you, man, me and Steven Espinosa, we kindred spirits. I should apply for a job at PBC. I'm pretty sure I get it. Nah, I probably wouldn't. I have no experience in that. I probably wouldn't. I'm just talking shit. You know, it's so many people that think we were bought and paid for by PBC, and that couldn't be further from the truth. We don't have any connection with PBC outside of a contact. We don't have any connection with PBC. We don't have any inside information relative to PBC. Nothing. We just support their movement. That's it. That's it. We support their movement. And we support, a lot of people think I'm not a Devin Haney fan. A lot of people think I dislike Devin Haney. I don't. A lot of people think I dislike Terrence Crawford. I don't. I've embraced what people say I am, which is a hater. They say I'm a hater, so I embrace it. But I love what Devin Daddy does. I think that's what you should do. I'm 100% in alliance with what his dad does. I disagree with what he says, but he's doing the right thing in terms of promoting his son. That's smart. I have no problem with what Bill Haney does. Now, can Bill Haney pay me? And I'm putting it out there, Bill. Can Bill Haney pay me to come in and say something that I don't believe about Devin Haney? Nope. Never. And I can tell you for a fact there are a number of content creators that Bill Haney has paid that they are saying stuff to promote Devin Haney because they figured out that the way to promote a fighter and to make him big is to get him popular on YouTube. That's your best marketing scheme. But for me personally, you got to do that by having your fighter come on and interview with us. But as far as like you giving me money, I don't want no money. Because I'm not the type of person that you can tell me what to say and how to say it. That doesn't work for me. Never has worked for me. Doesn't work for Jason either. So, yeah, we come on and we give our honest, truthful takes and how we see things. And other people, yeah. Brian S. says, shout out to you, Aki TV. Anybody else think there's any other channels that are bought and paid for by Devin Haney's father, Bill Haney? I'm just curious. Because Aki TV is one that I would say that's absolutely true. Absolutely true. But if there's somebody else, let me know. But man, we all have, and this is the one thing. I don't think Champside is bought for and paid for by Bill Haney. I don't think so. Team Gill said Blue Blood. Facts. Blue Blood has already proven that he is for sale. Facts. In case you guys don't know this, there are a lot of YouTube content creators relative to boxing that's their sole source of income. And because that's their sole source of income, they can be bought and paid for. And this is no knock to Blue Blood, but that BLK thing and all this stuff with Devin, it's not a good look, right? And I don't want to go too much into Blue Blood because I'm not into the content creator beef stuff. People have tried to there's been people that have called us out and tried to have us do this content creator beef stuff. I'm not into that. I'm not about to make a whole lot of comments about content creators. But at the end of the day, there have been a lot of people that just are bought and paid for. BFTB. I would agree with that. Now BFTB, he might see this, he might go off on me. I'll never respond. I'm like Master P from No Limit. I don't respond to beef. It's not my thing. But there are a lot of content creators that their sole source of income is YouTube. I can tell you that I'm not going to even put their names out there, but some of the bigger ones, and you guys know all the bigger ones are, their sole source of income is YouTube. But here's the reason why, and some of you guys may disagree with this. You might get mad. You might say, oh, Greg. But I don't care. That's your opinion, and I'm going to state mine. Fanon is the realest content creator I've met in this space, bar none. Because it does not matter. Fanon and what he says is not for sale. What Fanon tells you on YouTube, that's what he believes. And I know that for a fact. Because I've had multiple conversations with the brother Fanon. What he says is what he believes. And he is not bought and paid for by anyone. And Fanon has put me up on more game as it relates to content creation than any YouTube member. I'm going to give y'all a story. When we first got in the game, I reached out to Blue Blood. And he was faked in a motherfucker. We started doing content creation. I reached out to Money Brown TV. He said he'd come on the platform, rock with us. Never heard anything from him again. Blue Blood said, hey man, I take you. Hey, we can do something. Never heard from him again. We were small though. We probably didn't even have more than 1,000 subscribers at the time. Fanon reached out to me, sent me an email. Followed up on his email. Sent me his number. Contacted me. Said, hey man, let's talk. We've had conversations. I can call Fanon right now on the phone. He'll probably answer it. That's my dude. So I'm not gonna say you guys like Fanon. If you like Fanon, you like him. If you don't like Fanon, you don't like him. That's your business. But that's my dog, 100%, because he's been the realest I've met in this game. Let me see what the comments are on that. I kind of want to text Fanon, but I know he probably busy, man. I'm going to text him anyway. I'm going to text him and say, I'm I'm gonna text him anyway. I'm gonna text him real quick, see if he can call in. Yeah, I just pinged him. I'm gonna see if he got time to respond to me. But yeah, man, shout out, bro. Hey, Brandon, I appreciate you, man. Sometimes I just jump on and I'll do a quick little live. I'll run one real quick. It's usually my rants. Let me see. Oh, this guy said for nonsense. Shout out to J Mac for nonsense. Yeah, okay. I mean, y'all got y'all opinion, but like I said, salute. We got love for Fanon. Facts. I don't agree with y'all a lot, but at least you don't block and mute people when they don't agree. No, we don't block and mute nobody, dog. That ain't really my thing. I don't care if you disagree with me. It doesn't matter to me. If you're not using logic now, I will say this. If you're not using logic in your debate, I'll probably start ignoring you. Meaning I won't block you or anything like that. I just won't respond. But like if you're using facts or if you're using logic in your debate, man, I'll do it. I don't mind that at all. I don't mind that at all. You can come in, you can disagree with us, and we'll talk about it. See Devin Haney on here. Somebody told me, say we talk about Devin Haney. We talk about the whole situation with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia more than Devin Haney has. Devin Haney right back on here. Remember when you shot Austrian in your ass? Like, bro, I've been talking about this for a long time, man. Like, come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Yeah, anyway. But yeah, man, Haney fans, they are, I didn't even realize there was such a contingent of Devin Haney fans until here recently. And, I started doing my research a little bit, got put up on game a little bit more, and started to realize that a lot of this was driven by the fact that there's been a lot of channels that's just been bought and paid for to push them. And there's a lot of people, man, they are like sheep. They are wayward souls. And I know I said that last what was that, Wednesday when we did the live stream, Tuesday, Wednesday, where I was like, yeah, wayward souls and all that stuff. But in reality, I don't expect anybody to come in and follow everything that we say, because some stuff that we say you're not going to agree with. Just like half the stuff I say my wife don't agree with. Shout out to my guy, Team Gill. Team Gill. Haney and his fans are soft. Shake my head. Team Gill is also somebody that got direct contact with me, sends me text messages here and there. But, well, I told you how I felt about Devin Haney thing. The issue is he can't guarantee Ryan will rematch him after a year. Oh, yeah, Impress Sports Channel, that was you that said that. Okay, let me reread this again, because I do remember you saying that in the comment section. Well, I told you how I felt about Devin Haney thing. The issue is he can't guarantee Ryan will rematch him after a year. I personally wouldn't trust Ryan if he gave me his word. I understand that, but I guarantee you're doing something in a way where you're not going to get the opportunity to rematch him by suing him. And I don't think there's a whole lot of opportunity in suing him. Not from a dollar perspective. That's just my opinion. Deuce Daly is in the building. Greg, have you seen the video of Haney with the sniffy sniffs? No, I haven't seen that. The sniffy sniffs. Deuce Daly like to talk about people sniffing cocaine, in case y'all ain't aware. Ain't that right, Deuce? When you say sniffy sniffs, is that what you talking about? Because we don't talk about people's personal lives. If that's what he doing, that's his issue. That's his issue if he doing that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care what boxers do in their personal time. Oh, hell. Tunnel Vision saying that that's what it is. Well, I don't know, fam. They ain't got nothing to do with me. If that's what he doing, is that what he's responding to? No, that's not what he responded to. Ryan Garcia said, "Remember when Diddy did Devin in the ass?" Yeah, I don't know, man. They ain't really got nothing to do with me. Who's worse, Haney fans or Crawford fans? That's a great question. I would say Crawford fans are more insufferable. Devin Haney fans are more delusional. Does that make sense? Is that fair? Does that make sense to y'all? I'm looking at the chat to see if that makes sense to y'all, because to me, Terrence Crawford fans, I constantly got to hear them. Like, they've been celebrating this win for the last damn, how many months? Freaking 11 months. They still talking about the same goddamn fight. And now, because Terrence Crawford won that fight, he has now become Superman. He can leap buildings in a single bound. But Crawford can kick ass. That's the difference. Even before the Errol Spence fight, I said Terrence Crawford was the number one pound for pound fighter in the sport, and that the fight was 50-50, although people tried to make it seem like it was something else. Devin Haney fans are freaking delusional. They say this ninja is the next coming of Floyd Mayweather. Not even close. He's going to take a L. Man, mark my words. In Devin Haney's next 2 to 3 fights, that loss that got erased, it will be right back on his record. He ain't that good. He ain't good like how people say he is. He needs to go. Now, does he have the potential to be good like that? Sure. He has the potential to be good like that. Is he good like that today? Fuck no. The reason why I was so mad about Ryan Garcia coming in overweight, because I thought he was out of shape, which he was, because he looked out of shape in terms of how he looked the first few rounds. But I was like, if he came in shape and taking this fight seriously, that fight was a 50-50 fight to me, because I saw the deficiencies in Devin's game. And people get pissed at me because I said he got deficiencies in his game, and that Osterring did not play a significant part in him losing. Is it wrong for him to have that in his system? Sure. But did it play a significant part in him losing? I don't think so. And if y'all want to unsubscribe for that, oh well. Oh well. Oh, we've had 2 unsubscribed since then. Since my video earlier, since I've been on a few minutes ago, 2 unsubscribed. Oh well, Devin Haney fans run like little hoes. They can't stand pushback. There's Terrence Crawford fans. They typically stay. They typically stay and push back. As long as you don't block them, they still there. Now, I ain't gonna say that they subscribe, but they definitely still there. They still in your comment section. Gervonta Davis fans, they don't unsubscribe. They still there. Errol Spence fans, they don't unsubscribe. They still there. But Devin Haney fans, they run like bitches. Jake said it's the whiskey. No, it ain't the whiskey. It ain't the whiskey. I say this regardless. They run like bitches. That's facts. That's 100% facts. Hold on. Oh damn, my wife got home by herself. She didn't even call me. Hold on. Let me make sure she didn't call me, because this might end up being an ass whooping. The person that might get there, it might be a fight tonight, but it's gonna be at my house, and it's gonna be me on the end of an ass whooping. No, she didn't call me. Did she message me? No, she ain't messaged me. So I'm good. I'm good, y'all. Showbiz called them out. Showbiz should have called them out. One day of monetization gone. What does that mean, Brian? Listen, Devin's still that guy. There's something in the way. Just now amongst his peers. Man, I think there's a lot of wifey about to beat Greg at. Oh, AM Sports Media J now in the building. AM Sports Media J. All right, so here's what I'm going to do real quick. Now that the wife is in the building, what I'm going to do real fast is I'm going to open up the line. I think I'm going to open it up for about 10 to 15 minutes. I still got to go out there and spend time with my daughters, because I know that's going to be the next thing that I'm going to have to hear. Live stream, you got to do it. I don't want to hear all that. Phone lines are open. Phone lines are open. Let me see. I'm going to drop the number in the chat for those of you who may want to call in. But yeah, man, that's the number right there for those of you who want to call in. I'm going to go for probably about 10 more minutes or so. So yeah, let me call in, hear what y'all think, man. You know, I'm always game to hear what y'all think. Yeah, I'll pin it in the chat. Let me pin it. 929, you in the building.
It's Team Gill.
Team Gill, what's going on with you, fam?
Nothing much, man. Now I know what happened to your shoulder. Your ass is sleeping on that couch.
No, man. I actually tore my shoulder. I tore my infraspinatus, and my bicep tendon from years of working out.
Yeah, I know, brother. I'm just messing with you, man.
I know.
Get those cats who want to be here, man. This is like the realest page on here, bro. No, all jokes aside, man. You know I rock with your cats forever, man. Dudes don't like it, they don't like it. It is what it is.
I appreciate you, fam, man. I appreciate you. You've been rocking with us for a while now, man. At least. It's been a while.
Do your thing, man. Have a good weekend.
All right, man. Appreciate you, fam. Thank you. That's my guy, Team Gill, man. That's my dude right there, man. We've been rocking for a while now, man. Personally, like exchanging text messages and all, man. That's my dude. But yeah, the number is pinned at the top. So for those of you who want to call in, let me know, Greg. You are on the wrong. Greg, you are wrong about that high guard thing. That is one of Tank's flaws. No, I ain't wrong. I ain't wrong at all. Express Sports Channel. You've been with us for a while too, fam. I ain't wrong. I'm right. That high guard worked against Frank. It'll work against Shakur Stevenson as well. Yeah, I said it. I got Tank over Shakur. That's going to be a hell of a fight, though. Hell of a fight. Did y'all see Timothy Bradley talking crazy? 1 minute, Tim Bradley. Hey, man, I so want to like Tim Bradley. I really do, man. But he says stuff that's... What car keys? Oh, babe, want to come in and let everybody see you on the show? Come on, babe. Let everybody see you on the show. No, you proper. They won't even see your shorts. Come on, let everybody see my wife. Come on, baby. Come on, lovely. Yeah. No, they can't. I don't think they can see you. There you go. Yeah. No, this is my lovely wife.
I don't see myself on your screen.
Oh, you're gonna end up popping up. Oh, that's my lovely wife right there. They go to golf cart keys. All right. Did the other girls come too?
No, they just dropped us off.
So you about to move the golf cart back in the garage?
No, I'm moving it back so I can go to the grocery store.
Oh, okay. I'm about to jump off in a minute. All right. All right. So, yeah. What was I about to say? I forgot what I was saying, guys. I'm sorry. I lost my train of thought. I forgot my train of thought. 203, you in the building. What's going on with you, fam?
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Tunnel Vision.
Tunnel, what's going on, fam?
Yeah, don't be mad. People be all mad at me in the chat. Don't be mad at me because nobody care about that damn fight that Terrence Crawford has coming up. You know what I'm saying? They gotta try to soup up this card, get like a super card on it. They trying to get Eminem to perform. They trying to do absolutely everything to make this damn fight a freaking success. But don't be mad at me because it's a fight that people aren't really interested in. That's on him and the decisions that he makes. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
I feel you. That card.
Honestly, have you seen people really talking about that fight?
Nope.
You know what I mean? Has anybody really been hyped up about it? Anything like that? Like, does anybody even really know the opponents that guy has faced even now? You know what I mean? People talk all this stuff in the chat. People probably wouldn't even be able to recognize that man if they had his picture up right now. They wouldn't be able to tell it's him. You know, because nobody's seen that damn. No, I don't think anybody's even seen that dude fight, to be honest. So, I mean, but it is what it is. But I mean, as far as like Devin Haney and everything, though, I'm not sure. Like, I figured that with everything that happened, that it would make them kind of start to make some kind of maybe changes. Say, all right, we need to make some kind of adjustment or something like that. In everything from like negotiations to what's it called? You know, training. You know, just all these different aspects of the problems that that he had, and it just seems as if they've just completely brushed all that under the rug, and they're still just flowing the same way. His dad's still hopping up, talking his trash. Devin seems to be still talking the same way. Devin's talking as if he has some kind of leverage. You know, he's going to come back in a year, and he's going to fight at the weight class that he wants to fight at. He talks as if he has some kind of level of power and leverage that he doesn't have. And he's basically talking about letting go of that belt, which I believe is the only leverage that he has, because it doesn't seem that people want to even pay for his fights at all. And then you got different promoters just trash-talking you. You got Bob Arum talking shit about you. You got Eddie Hearn now basically talking shit about you because he's invested his money in other people. He invested his money in Boots. He invested his money in the Puerto Rican fighter. That part didn't work out, but he's invested in some of them fighters that used to be on Mayweather Promotions. Like, he seems to be investing in a crop of other people. You know, and it seems as if he's done pretty much with the vesting in him, in Haney. So it seems as if he keeps talking as if he's in a position of power, but to me it seems as if he's at his weakest right now. And for whatever reason, they don't see that.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest with you, man. I think this whole notion about, I don't think it's about him thinking that he's in a position of power or leverage. I think it's about, hey, man, I want to go ahead and put it out there right now to justify why I'm no longer going to fight at a weight class. Because what I really want to do is I don't want to actually fight anybody at welterweight because I know there's some guys up there that can whoop my ass. So I want to fight at these catch weights now that'll allow me to continue to fight somebody that's at 140 that will be a more competitive fight for me, or a fight that I can win while still blowing up 20, 30 pounds or whatever it is he's blowing up, 25 pounds, and fighting at 160. I think he's just trying to create advantages for himself.
Yeah, but the thing is that in order for you to create advantages from yourself, you still need to be in a certain level of power and leverage in order to do that.
I know you know what I mean?
Like somebody like Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia has that. So he can do something like that. Like Canelo Alvarez, he had that. So he can do something like that. Even like Tank Davis, if he wanted to do something like that, he can do something like that. When people are saying, we don't want to spend any money on your fights, you're not in the position to do that. Because last I checked, Devin Haney doesn't promote his own fights. Devin Haney doesn't set up his own fights. He doesn't. It's not like he's going to be paying for the venue. He's going to be setting up the event, and then he's going to, and he has some kind of network deal, or he's going to just do it on BLK Prime or YouTube or something like that. Unless he's doing something like that, he doesn't have the leverage or the power to do that.
Right.
So that's my thing. He doesn't. So what exactly are you going to do when all these companies say we're not going to spend any money whatsoever on this fight? that should tell you something, because if that was Tank fighting that dude, they would have invested that money. People would have put up the money if it was Tank fighting that dude. Like, people are saying, we're not spending any money on you right now because, it's not worth it. It's not worth it financially. You know what I mean? So when you're in that, when that's the space that you're in, you're not in a position of any power whatsoever. Like, none. And it seems as if you're burning bridges with the people that you really need to be able to progress and to be successful in the sport, especially after coming off a loss like that. Because people might say, oh, he got his O back, but that doesn't change the fact that he got the break speed off of him. It doesn't change that. It doesn't change the fact that his stock dropped significantly. Those still stay. Those two things don't change just because he got that zero back.
My thing is this. Though. Hey, let me push back on that, because I don't think his stock dropped significantly. I think his stock is exactly where it was to begin with. I don't think his stock's dropped. He was never going to make a whole lot of money with Sandor Martin. His stock is where it always been, my opinion.
I don't think so. Because with Sandor Martin, okay, maybe even that. But I don't think this is a situation where they're really trying to set up fights for him, period, though. That's my thing, especially. I think he's in a situation where, like, the money that he was getting for the Sandor Martin, I think that's, like, where they're trying to pay him now. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think, like, if he had beat Ryan Garcia and he was coming off of that, and he was coming off of that win, I think other people would have bid on that fight.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. If he won. Yeah, no, I agree with you there. We're aligned there. I think he would have. If he would have won that fight, absolutely, there would have been other people bidding on that fight. However, what I'm saying is that Devin Haney is, to me, I think he's been overpaid in his last couple of fights, because I don't think his last couple of fights have done the pay-per-views that they should have done, and it probably was L's. So, in my opinion, he's where he should be. Basically, if that fight would have never happened, he's where he would have been anyway. That's my thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's kind of funny to me because, ironically, like, where he is right now financially, because especially when they keep trying to call him, like, the face of boxing, he's the face of boxing, he's the face of boxing. Ironically, what he's getting paid right now, especially for that fight right now with Sandor Martin, he's basically, especially if you put it with inflation, he's basically getting paid right now what he was getting paid in his first DAZN contract.
Yeah.
So that's why when I say, like, his stock has dropped, I believe his stock has dropped significantly, because right now, basically financially, you're making what you are making. You're going to start making what you were making coming into the game, which obviously back then he was getting significantly overpaid too, because his own just coming in and they were just spending money on people. And he was like the anti kind of, they knew and that's when Eddie Hearn likes to, connect people to other people and bump heads, so he could utilize him to bump heads with PBC and Al Heyman and Mayweather promotion and stuff. So he was kind of like a tool, one of the tools they were able to do that with, along with Demetrius Andres and some other people. But yeah, like, and that's why I'm saying the way that he's talking, like, he has to be careful with that, because they can shut you out if you put yourself into a position where Top Rank and Eddie Hearn shut you out, you're in trouble, because PBC ain't doing no business with him. Despite what people might say, they're not into the Devin Haney business. So he has to be very careful, I think, and be very smart and strategic with the way that he moves right now. And that's why I said I'm very surprised that he's not really, like, sitting there and looking at what's going on, because he's a grown man now. He's not a child. He's basically going on 26. He's closer to 30 than he is to 20. And it's like, I don't think he really truly sees the landscape of what's really going on. So I'm hoping he's just trolling with the stuff that he's saying, because if he's not, he could end up putting himself into a real bad position if he's not careful. And he needs to be smart, because 1-2 more fights like that, he's going to have to pretty much call it a day.
Those fights are coming. No, those fights are coming, dog. Those fights are coming. I'm telling you. You hear it right here, Tunnel. His next 2 to 3 fights, L is coming.
It depends on who he fights.
If he fights bombs,
let me take this 500,000 and keep it moving.
Yeah, if he fight, it's contingent upon him fighting someone who has a pulse. But if he fights any of those top fighters at 140 that has either the requisite boxing skills or the size. Because Devin has been able to hide behind his size. If they have the requisite boxing skills and or size, he's going to lose.
Yeah, and that's why also when I hear him talk about things like, oh, I want to fight Isa Cruz, oh, I want to fight Barrios, again, it's like you haven't learned your lesson. Like, you try to think, oh, because Tank did this to this person, I can do it too. And you're still not sitting there and saying that, hey, you know what, these guys might be a lot better than what I think they are. And especially someone like Isa Cruz. I don't know how this was possible, but that dude went up to 140 pounds and he's still short as hell, but he was big as hell. I don't know how that works, but that's what it was. He walked in there against Rolly, and he didn't look small like that. Like size-wise, he looked big as hell. So now you're going to go into somebody like, and I've seen you take shots from Jojo Diaz straight to your face clean, like time and time and time again. You know what I mean? And I'm just sitting there like, oh, man, like, things might not be as sweet as he thinks. Or even if you go against Barrios. Barrios is big, long arms.
He's big, dog.
He hurt Thurman.
Dog, he's big. Those two guys are going to give him problems. Yeah. Specifically Barrios, because I think Devin's only defense is that I'm rangier than you.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have that advantage against Barrios. Barrios is long, and Barrios can hurt you. He has enough power. He catches you in that chin, he's going to hurt you. And he doesn't look like he's getting any new trainers, so that means that he's going to have the same deficiencies. You know, the same thing, like holding his hands up incorrectly in an amateur style, like Floyd Mayweather was saying. When he jabbing and keeping his face wide open. And I remember back in the day, I called in, and I said that dude is wide open for a lot of shit. People would talk to me like I was crazy. You know what I mean? People were talking to me like I was crazy when I was saying all that stuff. Oh, well, why aren't people doing this to him then? What? And you see what happened. Yep. So
yep.
I don't see it being done. I don't see the changes that I think that's necessary for him to be able to max out this career of his, because I don't think he has a lot of years left, and he's killing his body down to a weight class that he has no business being in at the same time. Like, people keep talking about how young he is. Like, dude, I think he only has maybe like 4 years left in this game. So he needs to figure out a way where he can truly maximize this, because he's going to be 30 years old and done with this game. And if he's not careful, he's going to retire with, problems that's going to show up at 40s and 50s. That's not going to be good.
Yeah. I see it coming, dog. I think it's coming. I'm just waiting for it. And when they announce the fight, I will give my prediction of when I think he's going to lose.
Yeah. Yeah, but man, these people keep calling me. All right, I got to go, though. But y'all be good. Y'all be safe.
All right, man. Holla at you later, man. Peace.
All right, peace.
That was my guy, Tunnel Vision, in the building. And so with that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this show up. Definitely, I got to get upstairs and spend some time with the lovely wife and the kiddos, my two daughters. I appreciate everybody that contributed to the channel today, who became members. Let me see who all became members. Let's see. All Things, None of Your Biz and 2 Cents Boxing all became members today. If you out there and you got $2.99 to spare per month, think about becoming a member. It helps support the channel. And you can see how easy it is for them to demonetize the channel, and then they stop your platform, right? So if you feel so inclined, certainly we would love to have your super chats. Again, that helps us with the channel. Or if you feel like sending us a Cash App, you can see the Cash App right there in the middle of the screen. $ AM Sports Media. So yeah, it is what it is. Again, appreciate it. Jason and I will be back definitely on Sunday for sure, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We come to y'all every Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Possibility we might be back sooner than that. Who knows? But definitely we will be back Sunday. Jason got to give his takes on all these topics. As a matter of fact, we're going to have more topics that we're going to be able to discuss during that particular show. And yeah, man. So this was the Friday afternoon, evening, whatever you want to, evening, Friday evening rant. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for joining. The whiskey was flowing. The whiskey will probably be flowing again on Sunday, but it is what it is. I'm sure you guys enjoy it. Until next time, peace.